the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and the New York Giants. On the Caps sideline, look at their head coach. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. On the opposing sideline, the Giants head coach. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And away we go from East Rutherford. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set up.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. First and more. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate, but the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He keeps this one himself. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Short pass brought in. down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And they're going to have a first down now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
60. Ready.
He'll call his own number. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Caps get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're trying for 2.
Will line up for a
19.
2-point conversion.
He takes off with it. Oh, here's a pitch to the right. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
That is terrific technique by the quarterback right there. As soon as you feel those defenders crashing down on you, you've got to get it out to your back, flip it to them in stride for the conversion.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll motion the slot man right. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun, here's Dart. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Alert.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Caps and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Airing it out to start this drive. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Here's the Caps punt team now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 8-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. On first down, here's Starks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to slow there. So 2nd down coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On play action with Darts. This is cut downfield by Rice. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. The Giants are set to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Caps back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 Charger. 19 Charger.
They give it to him again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
On the set.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, come on.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Here's a throw. Went right, and that's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback and took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's looking Isaac Teslaw's way. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 cards.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Cut out left. He's got it in the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
1st and goal.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made. Touchdown. The Cavs grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Offense is not going anywhere. They want 2 more.
Let's
The
go.
offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Keeps it on the option here. And he gets in. They push out to a 16-0 lead. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants offense all set to get started. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun. Slot man's in motion right. He gives here to the motion man. The defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Dart. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Your start now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60. Go.
Dart gonna throw again. Finds him over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York.
3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger, Cougar 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timber.
He keeps this one himself. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession.
Ready.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. So 5 yards there, but still one in the hole. It's 3rd and 11.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And this is the quarterback for the visitors. He had it working. This one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Armadillos are getting hot. It's a 3rd straight win, and they take this one in style. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is Parker Washington. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. This one's now at the half, and it's the Bears with a 14-10 lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Jets. And it's Tua hooking up with his man. It's his 15th touchdown pass of the season. This one's gone to the half, all tied, low-scoring affair here in the regular season. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Caps ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
Ready, set.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Cowboys, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll go play action. Throw left side, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So first down from the 41. He'll call his own number. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Free inside the 30. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator?
And he's in for the touchdown. The Caps grow the lead coming out of halftime. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Offense not going anywhere. They want to.
Let's go now.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Now here comes the New York offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Jukes a man, he's running free. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The Caps and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown.
That right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Offense staying out, looking for 2 more.
The offense will line up for a
Cougar
two-point
19.
conversion.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Flush out now to his left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dart out of the shotgun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Their offense ready to take the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
They'll start this series with an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They pitch it to him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go. For Cougar 19. '79 Broncos. Ready?
4th down, pass coming. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for Or aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Set. 68.
On play action with Darts. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Darks looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. And they get to him again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
On 3rd and goal, it's Darts. Completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The Caps are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. 1st down, play action. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Shows a great effort. And brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Mustang 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They're going play action. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 rings.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Caps close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. So 1st down from the 41. Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Deputy, big lion, Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that is a touchdown. The Caps keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Got it.
They are taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2.
The offense will line up for a
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
He takes off with it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
34.
Normally, that's a play that works for him, but that time, maybe better off letting it go on the option.
Yeah, I think so, Kate. You wouldn't believe how fast in real time you got to make that decision. It is a split second, truly a split second decision, and that time not the right one for the quarterback.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Short pass brought in. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Dart setting in to throw here. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Caps headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's an option right that begins this drive. They pitch it out to him here. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. A lot of space ahead. Has room down the left sideline. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Caps are running them out of the building.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for two.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Keeps it on the option here. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on two more to their lead. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a two-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the two-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Caps as we say so long from New York.